myself a question about the Lord. He don't always answer you when you want him to. But when he do, are you ready to hear what he has to say? Amen. With that, I have read several books in the Bible trying to find what he was trying to tell me. And each time I begin to read, he sent me back to Ecclesiastes 11, 7th verse, the 9th and the 10th. This is the youth Sunday. And I don't know why she picked me to do youth Sunday. I'm going to ask my youth, which one of y'all have a Bible? Not on that phone, but the Bible that maybe for Christmas, instead of getting a new phone, instead of upgrading their phones, buying them some $150 sneakers, some Tim's, some Xboxes, did you think to give them a Bible? But most of all of y'all used to have a Bible. Because when you became a member and you walked through that door, your apostle gave each one of y'all a Bible. But how many Sundays do I see y'all come in here without it? But you don't come without them phones. I get messages, how you in church and your kids are on Facebook talking about what's going on in church. But I don't see nobody coming in here what she gave. So you, I want one of you or their parents to read, to look up that and read. Ecclesiastes 11, verses 7 and verse 9 and 10.
I'll read it.
Oh, you got... No, I'm not talking about God House of Glory Bible. Where's your Bible? Because I want your Bible.
I have mine.
For my baby, for my youth,
remember,
baby,
all right, wait.
To preschool.
It's 11.
To now. I want you
Chapter 11, verse 7.
Where's your laptop?
Oh, all right.
All right. Remember to
go ahead.
Who else? Any other youth? Tiffany?
I have mine. Oh, say less. Remember your Creator while young. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However, many years a man may live, let him enjoy them all. But let him remember the days of darkness, for they will be many. Everything to come is meaningless.
Okay, and that's what I got. Remember your Creator while you're young. Dream big, but dream of God. Then I went to Ecclesiastes 12:1.
Remember your Creator in the days of youth, in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach, when you will say, I find no pleasure in them.
And this is saying is He has good plans for you. Then after that, I'm like, well, Lord, that ain't enough. I don't even know what you're trying to say to me still. Then we see Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1 to 7.
It says here, stand in awe of God. Guard your steps when you go to the house of God. Go near to listen rather than to offer the sacrifice of fools who do not know that they do wrong. Do not be quick with your mouth. Do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven and you are on earth, so let your words be few. As a dream comes when there are many cares, so the speech of a fool when there are many words. When you make a vow to God, do not delay in fulfilling it. He has no pleasure in fools, so fulfill your vow. It is better not to vow than to make a vow and not fulfill it. Do not let your mouth lead you into sin, and do not protest the temple messenger. My vow was a mistake. Why should God be angry at what you say or destroy the work of your hands? Much dreaming, many words are meaningless. Therefore, stand in awe of God.
And now that I got fear God and keep the vow in the eyes of the storm. Then it made me think about me. After reading, I began to think about two strong, God-loving women. my mother, John Wayne Green. Without their guidance, I wouldn't be the person I am today. The mother, the woman, the grandmother, or friend. As a child, they taught me to love God. Not just telling me, but showing me. By sending me to church, whether I wanted to go, because I always wanted to go somewhere different. But teaching me the most important thing in life, God's golden rule. Do unto others as you have others do unto you. It made me think different than others. Sometimes people thought, all through my life, I was better. I thought I was better than them because I thought things different. But I always went back to what my mom told me. And when I told them, that's how people portrayed me. Even as an adult, I was better than them. My mom would say, no, you're not better. You just know the Lord and His Son Jesus. And He has you in your hand. And I was like, all right, Mom, thank you. Then I would sometimes walk around, and my mother would always say, regardless of what comes up in life, pray. Pray always. No matter what comes your way. But I didn't always do that. Because I knew I had a praying mother. Well, I had some praying mother. We prayed hard to be sure. But then God gave me a praying sister that loved me just as well. How fortunate are we? Our grandparents are gone. Our mothers are gone. But we have a sister that God has gave us over us. Pastor that prays for us each and every day. But my thing today is you and your parents. How many of your parents? Oh, y'all can set your time to see Love That and Who's That, whatever that show is, or the new one, Who Hates and Scandal and whatever, Love Thy Neighbor and Have Nots and what's the video. But what time of hour do you as parents check this and sit down between the hours, regardless whether they want to or not, and sit down with your children and read it, pray with them, teach them how to pray? How many? Come on. I was one of them, but I always had somebody I could send it to. My mother was with me. But through all that, when times get hard and tough and you have nowhere to go, when you find yourself in a room that's so dark, and you didn't even know darkness could be that dark, and you're wondering, where am I at? What am I to say? It's something your apostle has said that will bring you through that darkness. There's something that their parent told you to read and memorize out of this book. So stop worrying about upgrading their phone, upgrading their video game. By right, I don't think nobody should look up a Bible on the electrical thing. When God didn't put it on electrical, He gave you a book. Amen. You know, y'all so quick. You're easy to grab your phone before you leave the house. You're easy to grab your phone while you're in the house. You're easy to be up there taking selfies. You're easy in there here thinking don't nobody know that you're on Facebook when you're supposed to be in the bed and you see a little light in your room. You can stay up all night long and be on your phone. But when it comes time to go to church, you can't get up and be on time. Sometimes it's only, it felt so good to see y'all you so present. And I was coming at it. But God let me know yesterday, he kind of let him have like I was that what you remember. But I get tired of seeing y'all as young people coming to God's house looking like anything. Coming in God's house with attitudes and acting like somebody owed y'all something. Y'all haven't paid the road for no one. Everyone here has paid the price for you. But do all y'all understand that at 12 you begin to pay your own? You pay your own. And parents, if you have not put this foundation in your baby, you're going to have the troubles that you're having in your home. It's not their home, it's your home. I realized something while I was getting ready for this, a guy let me up. I'm willing. I can't change. Amen. And all the rest of them, they go in. But I'm willing. There's something about Willie why he didn't care. He wasn't changing his rules and regulations for nobody. The white man, the green man, the purple man. It was his rule. It was his dictatorship, whether you liked it or not. Amen. He didn't care how grown you got, because the last hit I remember my daddy giving me, it was over some American fish. Because I told him I wasn't packing no fish away. I got my own house. I paid my own mortgage. The next thing I know, I felt like Popeye seeing stars. And to the day, I don't eat back. But my message to the youth is this. Just relax and be peaceful in the presence of freedom to be yourself with someone who you can really love and trust. Make it a practice not to pass judgment on each other or yourself, because God has acquired you through his own blood. Worship in the spirit and truth. Draw near to him with a thankful heart, that your cup will overflow with blessings. Know that I am your Father. Listen to me, and just listen to me, and what it means to be a child of God, a child of the King, the everlasting King, who has it all, who can give you all, who you can trust with all of your thoughts. Reject negative thinking, negative thought, confusion. Leave them with him. Stop trying to change yourself and let God prepare you for where he wants you to be. Stand still and be blessed abundantly by his presence, because his love and his abundance is unlimited and above all you can have. Keep walking the path that God has chosen for you, the true path of life. And instead of trying to fix yourself, fix your eyes on the Lord. Amen. Amen.
Get you, man.